going to be doing my hair. I'm excited to be live streaming. I've been wanting to go live on Twitch for a bit, but I wanted to try something different with my hair. I usually well, I guess I can't say usually because honestly I'm doing something different with it pretty frequently, but I want to give myself bangs. I wanted to, hold on, I gotta fix this up because there's something I don't want it to keep popping up. Please. Sorry guys. Okay, I should be able to do this. Okay. Just had to fix that up. Okay. It's flipped for you guys. I wish I could change the rotation. Oh well. Yeah, but I'm gonna be doing my hair, and since I was going to do it anyway, I thought might as well live stream. I wanted to give myself bangs. I tried doing baby hairs, but it just didn't really work out for me. So there are a few ways that I can try to do this. I can do water and gel, moisturizer and gel, and water and moisturizer. I'm just going to see. I'm going to do water and gel first because the gel has the least strong smell. And hopefully that works and I don't have to try anything else. And I can do two methods to try are finger detangling, finger coiling, and shingling. I'm gonna put some water in the cap. I'm gonna take a piece here. I'll wet it. I'm gonna split it into two pieces and see what works better. So first, shingling, where you just thoroughly coat the hair and comb whatever product you're using through. Okay, it's stretching the hair, but it's not quite defining it. Okay, well, the results are similar. Okay, that's looking kind of cute. It's hard for me to see it on there. Okay, the gel is working fine, and I think I'll like how it looks if I do gel. So far. it's just not quite, you know. I think I need to do more of it and then I'll really see it, but right now, okay. But for the people here, how are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing good. Let me see. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, thank you for following me, Vi. Okay, let me look up what you just said. Because I have my computer here. A bird on his head? Oh my god. I don't think that's gonna be my thing. But thank you for coming in and making a suggestion. I write fiction. I really like writing fiction. Yeah, I thought I was going to just head straight into that, but I really want to try to give myself bangs. Even if I don't figure it out today, which I think I will and I have hope that I will figure it out eventually, definitely. I'm beautiful without makeup. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, when I post online, I wear just a little bit of makeup. But when I go out, like to church, I don't. And it feels really good. Recently, someone was looking at me and I don't gas myself up. I don't assume. I didn't want to assume that this person was, but I realized, oh yeah, they're looking. And I don't know, I'm feeling good about myself recently. I feel like I look good and healthy, so I think it was for good reason. Let's see, all black people have curly hair. Most of them, pretty much, yeah. It's uncommon for black people to have no texture in their hair. And I honestly am fascinated by all hair textures. I have described hair to be like fabric. That's what I think of hair. It's like fabric. And I think it's so cool, but I'm thankful to have textured hair. I honestly, when I was younger, I wanted curly hair for a bit because I saw this girl. She had just this beautiful curly mane. But I realized, you know what, my mane is beautiful also. And also because many people expected me to have naturally curly hair because of my skin color. It's common for people with my skin color to have curly hair instead of kinky hair. Or around my skin tone. I hope y'all are doing good. Yeah, I've been wanting to live stream for a bit. Ended up doing it today. I believe I'm finally doing it. I think I'm gonna finally have bangs. Guys, look. It's kind of working. That's crazy because it's beautiful. Thank you. What type of hair do y'all got? Never seen one in person. I hope you do see kinky hair in person. What type of YouTubers do you guys like? I like spirituality YouTubers. I was listening to someone just talk about beauty earlier. You just have straight hair? And you're Mexican, the curly hair isn't like the hair black people have? The black hair is actually really curly like that. A lot, yeah. Not always. It's beautiful. I think life is all about compromises. It's beautiful, but it's not the easiest to work with. I think it's worth working with though. There are times where if I'm feeling really, really, really bad, it can be hard to take care of my hair. Let me see. How am I gonna give myself bangs? My hair just... I think I'm gonna have to try to train it in a different direction when I wash it, because I've been doing that kind of with the rest of my hair and it has affected the way that it looks. I'm gonna try this all over and just see maybe if I do it all the way across, if it looks good. Yeah, my hair is defying gravity. I don't know how I'm gonna pull off bangs. I really want to try them. I'm not gonna give up. Luckily I have time. I'll just keep trying, you guys. So gel and water is not enough. You gotta go. Nice to meet you. Well, thank you for stopping by. Blessings on my hair and patience. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot of patience. Hopefully this works. I'm trying to do it in layers. Oh, okay, over time. I think if I keep combing. Actually, not bad. If I'm willing to go for bangs that are fluffy instead of ones that hang, it's not really bad. Hold on, let me see. I don't know if the person who followed me earlier is in here, but if you are, hi. Hey. This is actually cool. Like, Twitch's streaming setup is actually very cool. Like, I like it. I don't know. I do know. Because I've tried streaming on YouTube. I like this better. I mean, it's kind of starting to look how I'd like it to look, just a little bit. I think maybe if I try like smaller pieces. Ciao, ciao, ciao. I'm like worried about getting this all over my face. I think I have to accept it if I want this to work. Okay, for now, I'm gonna put heavy focus on trying to make this as bang-like as possible. I hope y'all didn't just see my toes. I was watching Wizard Liv's live stream, and I keep going back to it because she's so funny. She goes, "Back to the toes!" And I keep replaying that part. I love when she says that. It is so funny. Honestly, I might play that for myself instead. Of what I'm watching. I kind of wanted to... I don't know, I wanted to play something for you guys. Like the ambiance that I'm listening to. I wonder if I'm gonna just have to do this every day I think if I do, I'll train, like I was saying earlier, I'll train my hair to just stay that way. This is exciting. Yeah, so I made a video that I was proud of and it got a bit of views, but my hair didn't didn't look quite the way that I thought it did. I don't know. But it gave me like motivation to try bangs. But guys, look, it's not, the bangs are not giving bangs. I take a moment to look and think. I think I need more water. Okay. So I think I'll have to stick with shingling and use a lot of water. I don't know what to try with this. I think twisting and untwisting it might work. I think that's better. Okay, so if I want bangs, no, my hair ends up floating anyway. Shoot. spelled it. Yeah, I can't figure out how to do the bangs. I'm thinking. Messy. Okay, I guess I'll leave it for now. But I'm definitely gonna try to find a way to figure this out. But now I guess it's time to get into my writing. Ciao. So I'm going to be writing about an obsessive character who goes on to become pretty powerful. I want to turn this into a book. But writing is so freeing. I don't know how far I'm going to get, but I think pretty far. But I wrote some of my art ideas. Hi, welcome in. Thank you for coming to the live stream. I am doing a little bit of writing right now. On my channel, I'm glad. I'm experimenting with it because I'm not 100% sure what to do. But since I'm writing right now, I decided just to stream while I write. Yeah, my docs are not refreshing. Find a flow and just stay with it, or you can just post whatever comes to mind. It works both ways. Yeah, I'm praying to God that I find my flow. With my writing, I'm just going to try to write a character that I can relate to because I think that will make it more realistic, more natural, more high quality, hopefully. Hi, welcome into live. Thank you for coming in. I'm doing characters inspired by Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh my god. I have no idea what I am doing. Chozo. I don't know what I'm doing it for either. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I just know I'm frustrated and want to go back to something familiar and stop stepping into what is unfamiliar, even though it is supposed to be better for me. I hope you guys like the typing sounds if you can hear it. I don't see the point of anything I do, Chozo. I don't see the benefit. I don't have much of my energy. I used to be so excited about moving forward, but I just don't feel it This is meant to be like a good way to convey how I felt before. It's taking me some time. Like, coming up with ideas is exciting, but writing the story, writing dialogue, that's where challenges come in. I don't feel special, and it's hard because when you feel special, you feel free. A lot of this stream was gonna be quiet and chill, guys. You guys, I'm so excited for church this Sunday. Because I'm trying so many different things, but like the truth is I don't know what I'm doing. So many things are going to, I do school online, so many things are going to change for me this semester. I'm hoping positive, good changes, happy ones, hopeful ones. ones that are real. But right now, I just, like, I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, I'm just trying this out. One of you is watching. Thank you for being here. But there isn't really something solid that's coming naturally to me, you know? It's been a while since I've come up with something like just so real, you know, and came naturally. And before I wasn't chasing it, and now I am. I think that's why. But I don't know, where is the inspiration going to come from? I do everything that I can to try to find it. I think I am. Gotta chill and think for a second. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Taking a moment to chill to think about it is nice though. Jesus, you know. God will do it. casting my worries upon him, and one of my worries is that I'm just not in flow with my creativity. It can be hard for me to accept. Okay, so just chilling for a second, I think it's helping me with some ideas. Okay, so by just taking a moment to pause, I think I've been able to come up with some ideas. I am so lovely. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. My first kind of vertical stream on Twitch, it's just gonna be chill. Yeah, I thought it would be more talkative and active, but I needed a moment to think over some ideas. I think you haven't seen me on YouTube for a while. I am going to be back uploading there more often. I've just been posting shorts, but I want to post videos again. I just wasn't 100% sure what I should upload, but I want to go back to talking about things that I've learned. And I have an idea for like a series that I can do, because I think it'll be meaningful to me. It just took a little bit of thought before I decided to get back into it, you know. I'm glad you could stop by. Might not be too talkative, might be more of a quiet live stream. But as I get back into this, get more used to this, I will definitely feel more energetic. But right now, I'm just chilling. Might as well just chill on stream, you know? A few of you came in today, I'm really glad. I'm always enjoyable to hang out with. Thank you. I've been wanting to make content that would make people feel that way. Like, wow, this person seems like a really cool person to hang out with. And as I am like chewing here, although I'm not being the most talkative right now, I'm coming up with some good ideas that I'm proud of. I do want to get better at live streaming, and I think to do that, I'm gonna get in front of the camera and just do what I can. It's not much. I started out a little bit stronger. I was doing my hair, and I couldn't pull off, I guess, what I wanted to pull off. And then I tried to do a little bit of writing. I just typed what came to mind. I have some ideas, and I know like what story I want to write right now. So I thought I would be a little bit more energetic there. But now I'm just chilling, and that's, you know, what I can do. And I'll still continue to be on here. I will talk every once in a while. Practice makes perfect. Thank you. And you know, I guess some people might think like, oh, if you can't be energetic on your stream, maybe you should end it. But it might be nice to look back and see, like, I guess the progress. Like, at first I needed to kick back and like listen to some ambiance and just reply to comments every once in a while. But over time, I'll probably see how I become more energetic, better, more lively, how I improve. Chill away, dear. Thank you. It's great to have supportive people like you on here. You seem pretty cool, dude. If I see comments you make, I'll try to respond to them. But if you like my YouTube channel, I hope you enjoy what I have coming up, because taking this moment to chill is giving me some new ideas. Because what I was doing today, I was like, I think there's something I can do that can come more naturally. There was an idea that I had, but I didn't know how to integrate it. So I just followed like in the footsteps of people that I admired, but it did not come naturally. I wasn't really proud of it. You followed me for a while now? Well, thank you. I appreciate the people who like my content and support it, especially the people who've been around for a long time. So I'm assuming you've seen many of the changes that I've made through my content. What do you think? Okay, that's your username, money too. Okay. I think I might go to church today. I don't know. 100%. All I know is I'm really excited for church Sunday. Every week since I've been going to church, I've been making progress. It's not the craziest. I'm so used to like these drastic changes whenever I'm trying to improve with something. But the journey with God is definitely like little by little. For a long time, I wasn't sure if I had the patience for that. You appreciate that I am a unique person. Thank you. I think I'm coming to appreciate that too. But one of the main reasons I really appreciate the people who have been here for a while, I've gone through a lot of changes with my content. So the fact that, you know, anyone stuck around, because changing your content a lot can reasonably cause a lot of people to leave, and I don't blame them if you feel like you're not getting what you initially signed up for. But these changes, they were definitely necessary for me. Every time I see 314, I think of Life of Pi. If you like that book, if you've seen the movie. Life is brutal, but it's meaningful, and everything happens for a reason. I didn't even know Life of Pi seems to be based off of Job. It's a book about spirituality, so that makes sense. You're not much of a reader. What do you like to do? It's nice to chill, just guilt free, you know. I'm glad you're enjoying this content, even though it's chill. I'm trying to figure out how do I make my content more exciting, but I'm not sure if I'm really like that type of person anymore. I'm just going to try to make content that's interesting, that people can learn from. People can be excited from my content for different reasons. I'm not the most high energy person, like maybe a Kai Cenat. I like to listen to the Bible sometimes, otherwise you're a mechanic with not enough to work on. I like to listen to the Bible too. I like to listen to ambiance. I haven't been as heavy in my Bible recently. It's just when I go to church and I guess the occasional verses throughout the day. Right now I'm reading the Bible in canonical order and I'm on 2nd Chronicles. I find a lot of the Bible to be exciting, but 2nd Chronicles, I believe it's mainly lineage. I haven't started it yet, but 1st Chronicles is mainly lineage. And I don't feel the most motivated to continue into 2nd Chronicles. You don't attend church? Is there any reason why? I started attending again recently. But before that, I think maybe like a year and a half ago, 2 years, I attended a few times. But besides that, it's been like years since I attended regularly. I've dealt with church hurt, so I didn't really feel like going. I've been to many different churches throughout the years, not really my favorite. If you ever do decide to attend again, I hope you find one that you like, because for me, it's been so good. The church I attend, I started to go twice a week. Because they also have a service for young adults. It's really good. It's really cool. There's a different church that I've attended. I think it was last week on Wednesday. And I might attend again because it was pretty good. It's really nice to be around other people who love Jesus. That's what I need, you know? I get so discouraged on my walk. So discouraged. Like, I need constant encouragement just to, like, not fall into temptation or not feel stupid for falling into temptation. What denomination? My church denomination is Baptist. The one that I attended on Wednesday, I think it's non-denominational. Hope I got something out of it. Thank you. I did. Although you didn't enjoy the services that you attended, I hope you got something out of them too. What part of the Bible do you like to listen to? This top is cute. It's not the most comfy. glad I did get it though. I got it for church, but I thought it was cute, so I wore it. You grew up going to church until you were 18. You like the book of Matthew? I like listening to Luke. Yeah, the Gospels are encouraging, aren't they? I used to love listening to Jonah just because Jonah is so funny. Like, that frustration is so real. It's so real. The story seems like so just grandiose, like larger than life. But Jonah's frustration is real. Like, sometimes you get to a point you don't even want these people saved anymore. They've done so much, you know? I love Job so much. Many people do not like the book of Job, and I think I understand. I mean, life can be so frustrating, and for many people, the book of Job is the last type of story that they want to hear. For some people, it makes them angry, but it's another book that I like in the Bible. Probably top 3. Top 2, sometimes it's number 1. You think some of the books are really boring? Yeah, I didn't feel that way in the past until, I started reading canonical order, and I'm like, I'm trying to pay attention, but like when it's books that are mainly like lineage and things like that, it's just hard to feel the motivation to get through. I guess it's not motivation, it's just knowing that finishing reading it in that order, it will be rewarding. But recently, my main Bible study is in canonical order. Honestly, I might have to follow a Bible study, at least to get through 2nd Chronicles. I was thinking about that, but I forgot. But I forgot what I was at this point. I definitely am like sympathizing with some people's frustrations that certain parts are boring. So right now I'm going to just look at chronological order. So Genesis, I think it's incredibly fascinating. Job, I just mentioned I love Job. Genesis, again, very fascinating. Exodus, I like the story of Moses. Leviticus and Numbers, I think, are okay. Let me see what else. Deuteronomy, I think, is interesting. Joshua, I don't remember too much about it, but it was nice. I think it's one of the prophets. Judges, I think it's mainly like laws and such. Ruth, I really like Ruth. 1 Samuel, many of the Psalms, and 2 Samuel, and many of the Psalms. Oh, I forgot, this Bible study, it's in chronological order, not canonical order. So I'll find someone else doing one. Let me see. All the old laws from the Torah you find to be boring? the Bible all the Bible studies are in chronological order. I don't blame them. It's an interesting way to read the Bible. Very fascinating way to read it. That's the way I read it the first time. I'm glad I did it that way. You know what's funny? She has a playlist, the person who does this Bible study, she has a playlist just for the book of Job. Honestly, maybe I need to listen to that. Let me see. I have seen some of The Chosen. I have not watched much of it. Honestly, instead of going to church tonight, I might attend like a digital Bible study. I'm thankful to have that option. You really loved it. Maybe I should give that a chance and a watch. I'm going to see if maybe she's done oh wait, even if she's doing it in chronological order, I can just skip through. So that's what I'll do. Because I'm pretty sure all of them that I'm going to find are in chronological order. Okay, I'm gonna save the playlist where she does the book of Job. That's amazing. She's really encouraging. How do people have so much energy? Like, I know I'm considered young, but I'm just like, oh my god, like, are you serious? You can't wait until the next season. You'll have to listen to that book. It's not the easiest read I've heard from many Christians, but I do encourage you to listen to it. There's a lot of knowledge in that book. It's subtle. You have to be open. Many people are too frustrated with that book to be open to what it teaches, but it's good. So excited to get to know more people at my church. The heart-to-hearts that I've been able to have with them make me so grateful. It's just my perception of time and relationships has changed, so it's hard to find like where it fits with who I am. I've changed so much that I'm not stuck in one satisfied position mentally like I used to be. We'll do that just for me. Well, thank you. If you come back into a live stream again, hopefully one day eventually you will be able to share something beautiful that you've learned from it. Yeah, but I think just being able to chill. Thank you for being so interactive. I'm glad you were able to come to the live stream today, but just being able to chill gave me some inspiration for just a series that I think you and maybe other people would like. I hope it does well. I don't know if it will. I'll treat it kind of like a digital diary. A little bit more about MK Ultra. I took a pause from talking about it because I'm not 100% sure what to say, and I do have limited evidence, unfortunately, but I will say it's helped me learn how to overcome physical pain. It's very, very, very painful. It's a rare type of pain. I haven't heard really anyone describe the type of pain that I've dealt with. I want to put it in my writing. I really do. What it has taught me is just the resilience of humanity and the love of God. The reason why I like the book of Job so much is because Job is going through unjust suffering, but Job knew that God would never forsake him. That time in my life, I was isolated so much, so much. I will admit there are many flaws that I had, especially in response to many of the things that I have gone through, and that's part of the reason I was alone so often. But oftentimes because people lied, they even fabricated evidence against me. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my story. I know it does seem bizarre, but I know I will get more justice over time. I don't know why God is choosing to do things this way, but I know for a fact, because of the amount of knowledge that I've obtained, that it's for a reason. Who were the people that were controlling you? Members of government and the entertainment industry. I've been given very limited details. Unfortunately, I think the people who do have the most information, they would be put in danger if they told me everything. And honestly, most of the people with the most information, they were involved. So thank you for asking. I wasn't in the entertainment industry, but I was being groomed for it, I believe. There are preparations being made, but they decided they did not want to work with me in the end, and that's probably for the best. I'm 23. Okay, if I'm not too responsive, I'm taking another moment to chill. Tell you what, this world has changed so much since 2000. Yup. A lot. Yeah, okay. I'm really thankful for this person's Bible study. That's what I followed mainly the first time. You loved the 90s? Gotta head back to work. We'll see if I'm still here later. Thank you so much for hopping into my live stream. It was nice to read the comments that you left. Oh my gosh, she has some interesting topics on here. Thank you. Bye. But she has a video on a paranoia spiral. That's literally what I need. Although I've been doing better from that. God, it takes just so much. I've been considering like alternative like medication and alternative like therapeutic practices. It's hard for me to focus on what I'm grateful for, because I am grateful, and I think God like shows me that he sees that, because I'm like, God, I hope I don't come across as ungrateful, but he shows me that he sees it. But it's hard even focusing on gratitude and what's right and just remembering that God's love, what Jesus has done, to just remain at peace. But this, from the person whose Bible study I followed at first, when I was first reading the Bible, to make a video about the paranoia spiral, that's one of those things in life that's just beautiful, you know? Sometimes life is a B word and you keep on living. That's a quote from BoJack Horseman. Diane said it in the last episode. Sometimes life is a B word. You keep on living. Her actually like saying the word I think hits a little bit harder, but I used to curse like a sailor. I'm trying to cut down on that, you know? Oh, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. You know, I call on Jesus' name throughout the day, especially since I haven't been reading my Bible as often. But I'm thankful for this resource. Like, listening to the Bible is good, but to just hear this person who's actually, like, talking about it, like an actual Bible study from someone, you know, who's passionate about this, it's their work, I think is what I need. It's hard for me to be a good Christian. I live my life thinking that I would have an easy way out. But since becoming a Christian, and I was offered that easy way out, but since becoming a Christian, I realized it was a compromise to my integrity. And I realized that that easy way out was a band-aid over really damaged ego. And that easy way out, it's not going to bring my childhood back. I thought there were specific moments in my childhood that were the problem, but no, it was everything. I wanted all of it back. I met this really empathetic Christian woman. She held me and she said, I wish I could take that away, but I can't. She said, I wish I could take that away from you. And she said it teary-eyed because she could feel that it was hard for me to want to maintain my integrity. She said, I wish I could take that away from you, but I can't. honestly, throughout my life, I've seen where I share many of David's flaws. It's definitely not good. I think I feel the conviction to change and improve. I always say I think because God is the one who truly knows our nature, but I hope, you know? See, she just said it's not condoning that desperate measures and desperate situations is okay. That's something I need to hear. It took you too long to set up your Twitch stuff. You're glad to see me doing good. Thank you. I think I'll be on here for maybe another hour or two. I'm just chilling, allowing myself to come up with more ideas, listening to Christians that inspire me. And I think I'm gonna grab my Bible and finally, sit through and get through Second Chronicles after I just listen to this video. There's also, I'm listening to some ambiance, you guys. I think soon I might be able to meet some Christians who want to have these in-depth cool conversations about the Bible, and I'm just waiting. And I want to be cautious about what I say because last time I kind of left off with someone on an opinion that I no longer really have. It was just something I was considering, but I'm not speaking with them as much anymore. I'm just not in the group that we were in to discuss. You've been listening for about an hour. I'm glad you decided to chill and pop in. This is just more of a chill stream. I'm just chilling. I decided not to put, I guess, too much pressure on it. I'll get better at this over time. I'm worried I might fall asleep, actually. You guys, as I'm chilling and coming up with really good ideas for you guys who are popping by who like my YouTube, I think you guys are going to be really glad soon. I'll admit my content recently, I've been wanting to be consistent, but my content recently has not been the most high quality. I know it's important to just keep trying. I mean, the only way you're going to improve is if you keep trying. But today I was like, I don't like the videos that I posted today, but I wanted to post something. So I just posted inspirational videos inspired by people who inspire me. But afterwards I was like, damn, it's not me. And what's crazy is God will show me so many signs that he is supporting me even after I go a direction that's not meant to be a permanent one. Like today, I'm like, is this the direction I'm meant to be going in? There's just no flow. There's no flow. I'm not flowing. But the ideas that I'm coming up with right now, I'm really proud of. I want to make videos that people can revisit. I want to make videos that's like when you see it for the first time, you're like, this is good. I like this, you know? And I want them to be different for different social media. So if someone decides to follow me on YouTube and TikTok, well, TikTok and Instagram will probably continue to be the same videos for each. But if someone decides to follow me on YouTube and TikTok or YouTube or Instagram, they're getting something different. They're getting something good. I'm probably, like, people aren't as interested in using X. X. But my smile looks very bright today. But I might post the videos there too. I don't know. What I'm hoping for with TikTok and Instagram posting the same videos, my goal there is if you're on Instagram, you're not missing anything from TikTok. If you're on a TikTok, you're not missing anything from Instagram. But although right now everywhere I'm posting the same videos, as I'm just trying to see what I come up with next. I'm gonna get to your comments. Thank you for commenting. Yeah, right now it's mainly the same videos on each platform, but as I improve, it's going to change. I don't know if you've been here for a while, but for the people, anyone who watches, thank you. But for the people who've been here for a while, especially thank you, because it's been a wild ride. I've posted content that I'm not the proudest of, and you know, I've had to change since becoming a Christian. I've tried acting like a Christian. I've been a Christian for quite a bit, only really acting like it, I think, the past like 2 months. Like sacrificing things, letting things go, accepting that I might move slower than I initially expected when I started social media, because there are certain things I can't do anymore. But and not everything I am ashamed of. It's just some things I don't do anymore. Like trying ASMR, I thought that was cool. I don't think I'll continue ASMR on this channel because I want this to continue to be, I guess, just a diary of my progress and what I've learned. But I liked doing ASMR. It was interesting. I did the short videos and I did full videos of ASMR. My favorite ASMR video was just like doing the makeup of the user. First of all, I feel like I look beautiful in that thumbnail. I really like that thumbnail. But fashion in a way that I'm probably not the proudest of. Fashion in a way that was good and okay and wholesome. ASMR, new age spirituality videos, because my journey to Christianity was kind of slow, and at first it looked like new age spirituality. And as a Christian, I was still like reflecting that out. Like motivational videos, kind of dipping in and out, and videos that aren't specifically about Christianity, but the Christian theme. I recently did some videos about healing. I'm still doing a lot of healing work, but I know quite a bit about healing. I've experienced pain that I haven't heard anyone describe. I've never heard anyone describe their pain as amalgamation of sharp edges, and that is like the tip of the surface. I'm incredibly grateful because it has graced some of my writing, especially as I want to write about magic. I think that would be very cool. I'm really good at writing these like fairy tale superpower like stories, and I think the pain that I've experienced is really helpful with that. But let me go through and read your comments. Okay, you enjoy the chilling and the occasional sleep. You think you hopped in. You hopped in on my first streams on YouTube. What do you think of the changes? Oh, also, of course, I discussed MK Ultra. It's going to take time to collect evidence, but for the people who, for whatever reason, can tell I'm telling the truth, thank you. I know it sounds bizarre, but that's kind of the point. People with power, for a time, but God is real, okay? For a time, can do whatever they want. And part of doing whatever they want is taking advantage of the fact that if you try to expose them for doing whatever they want, you'll look crazy. Why would so-and-so do this to you? They're rich, they're famous, so-and-so is not checking free. Just, foolish nonsense from... Of course they're not coming after you. You're not doing anything. It's crazy. Someone who isn't doing anything coming to me to tell me that I'm lying. Like, why would I listen to you? Let me see. It's definitely been quite the journey, but to see you still going strong is inspiring. Thank you. Just downloaded Twitch and TikTok. Burned out from YouTube. Not really sure how to navigate them yet. Are you planning to post? If you do, good luck. A lot of people, there's so many different content creators online. If you become one of those content creators, good luck. Hey, that's what we love to hear. You cooking up some fire in that noggin of yours with using your different platforms to experiment and appeal to many different people. Yes, I've also done cooking. Cooking is going to be my priority for content in the future. Cooking and spirituality. It's just, what can I realistically do right now? I have been wanting to do the cooking content as my priority content for 2 years. It's just not realistic right now. But when I do, you guys, mark my words, you guys are going to love it. It's going to be good. And I know people don't like when people discuss their plans instead of just doing it. But although I have been waiting a while to just make cooking content one of the main things, cooking and art is going to be my main things, but I'm going to be, when I have more options to just do what I would like, I'm going to be focusing on the cooking. I'm speaking about it, first of all, speaking it into existence. Second of all, I know it's going to happen because God has been preparing me for that, guiding my steps, teaching me, making me learn. But also, I mean, I'm excited. Why wouldn't I talk about it even if it can't happen yet? It's just disappointing that it's still probably going to be a while. But I can view it as a blessing. I mean, these past 2 years, I've learned a lot. I don't know how much longer it's going to take to make it consistently like my main content, maybe another year or two. But God is going to teach me even more. You miss YouTube streams since we can rewatch them, but this Twitch isn't too bad. I think I will, no promises. I think I'll try to upload the VODs. Please do cooking. We get to see Anoma cook. On one of my live streams on YouTube, I cooked just rice and vegetables. I think I will alternate between Twitch and YouTube lives. Thank you guys so much for like checking out my content and sticking around, because it seems like you guys are viewers that have been around for a while. Again, like, when you change your content, a lot of people want to leave. It's fair. They're not getting what they believe they've signed up for. But it was important to me to try many different things. I want to do I want to make good videos. For me, it took trying so many different things. I wasn't one of, for a time I was, but currently I'm not one of those people who is like, oh, I'm going to wait, and then once I know what is the right thing for me, I'm gonna post. I just kept posting, and I tried to keep posting. You wouldn't really notice that I've been posting for 2 years because so many of the things are gone, but again, as a Christian, I had to change. You love to cook? What do you like to cook? What will you guys see me cook? You guys are gonna see me cook food from so many different countries because I want to sample so many different things. It'll mainly be tasting instead of eating full meals. It's understandable for you to discuss your plans before executing, especially with how limited your options have been from your health position. Thank you. If I recall correctly, I had some struggles at the time health-wise. Yes, getting much, much better. Thank you so much. I can't believe you aren't extremely famous. You really do have the looks. Thank you. Thank you. You're a griller and BBQ smoking. That sounds good. I don't think I'll ever like be into like using a grill myself, but I kind of want to because I love barbecue. It's so good. I need to be friends with someone or marry someone who does good barbecue. Like, that's what I need. It's easy. Make me want to give it a try. There are low-key grills like everywhere, which is good. Like parks sometimes have them, apartment complexes have them. Glad to hear it doing better. Thank you. I look forward to the tasting cooking content. It's just because the reason why it's going to take me a while is because I want to do a variety of dishes, and that's what would be most interesting to the people watching and to myself anyway. But to do a variety would cost a lot of money. Like, I want to do a lot of variety, and right now I am saving money. I'm fortunate to be able to save. But it just means it'll take some time. I hope you guys can still hear me because I just got a notification. Barbecue spouses are elite. I bet. They get Thanksgivings, right? Yup. You don't care for pork anymore? You prefer beef and chicken? I like pork and beef. They're so good. But the thing is, in the future, I'd like pigs and cows as pets. And I know you're not really supposed to eat like the same animals you keep as pets. But it's so good. So good. I think I could keep like chickens as pets and just not eat chicken. Just being financially responsible. But yeah, we can still hear you. Thank you. What food do you guys like? I love baked crab. There's this place that makes the best baked crab. But I want the recipe because it's the only place I've had where it tastes like that, you know? Hopefully I can upload the VOD. If not, I want to upload my VODs. If not, then I will start on a new type of YouTube video. Crab stuffed mushrooms are wonderful. You're a fiend for Korean barbecue. I love savory food. I like some sweets too. Like today I had a cake pop. I might grab another one actually, and it was good. I like hot dogs. They're just a classic. Living in Wyoming, you never get fresh seafood. Sweets are elite, yeah. You guys are making me feel tempted to grab another cake pop. And I need to up my calorie intake anyway. I love being in a position where I need to up my calorie intake because I can just eat like all the stuff that's bad. You know? If I'm hungry, then eat. You might be hot dogged out. Personally, this summer has been full of those Franks. Yum. Okay, I'm going to grab the cake pop, guys. I will be right back. Wait up. Oh, I'll also clean up a little bit from doing my hair. You guys can hear me, but you can't see me. I'll still talk a little bit. I'm cleaning up before I step away to grab. You guys, I already took a bite. Yeah, I couldn't pull off bangs. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. 4C hair. You guys know, like, it defies gravity. Smoked brats are really good too. Yeah, it was partially a hair stream. I could not pull off the bangs. I don't think I will. I guess I'm just going to embrace my fro. It's disappointing because I had twists in and I really liked how those looked. But I took them out for a fro, but then I was like, with the fro, I was hoping to do like cool baby hairs, but I couldn't do them. And I was like, you know what? Maybe this is my chance to finally pull off a fro with bangs. And I couldn't do that either. It is hot this week. The last smoke you had, the smoked brat you had, took you days to finish. Yeah, it's absolutely insane. Yeah, and if you're saying that in Wyoming, oh my goodness. Yeah, it brings you back. Yeah, I already had a bite. No, I didn't make a cake pop. They were just here. I am on the East Coast. It got to over 100 over here. Ooh, child. I don't think it's 100 today, but I think it's definitely 80s or 90s. I'm wearing this because it's cute and I have a fan on. Monstrous, yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll have to probably... I don't have to, but I think it might be a good idea to just bring like an extra shirt where I go. Because recently, when I went to... So I go to 2 church services a week. And usually in the place it's cold, right? But it's kind of nice. But it wasn't cold this time. I was wearing a sweater. Luckily, like, my sweaters are loose, so I feel like cool underneath. But still, I think I was wearing a sweater. It was some sort of long sleeve. I have some more clothes for church coming in the mail. I'm really excited because I've just been wearing whatever so long as it's modest and like somewhat cute, but these are like coordinated outfits. I'm gonna look so beautiful. I think some of the people that I've met and have been able to speak to, I think they're going to be excited to see like this new more put together look. I think what I was wearing before was technically called like rebellious feminine. Not because it was inappropriate, just because it's like uncommon. And it didn't really like fit a category. I'm just checking my blanket for anything else I need to clean up from doing my hair. I thought I was a Cali girl at first. Well, honestly, I've heard mixed things. They seem cool. So I'll take that as a compliment. They definitely have a chance to live interesting lives at the very least, you know? Let me make sure I didn't miss anything else. Yeah, loose like those big desert ponchos. Extravagance, yeah, I bought these long skirts and these sweaters. It isn't about looks, but I'm proud to be beautiful at church, you know? I think it's still about bringing your best self forward, and I think some of that shows in what you wear. I'm always beautiful, thank you. Yeah, on certain days, I definitely do feel like people are pulling up in uniform. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna clean up just a little bit more. Yeah. Depending on whether or not I can upload the VOD will change a lot about my channel, I think. Because I think my idea is good. I just don't feel the most encouraged to make it like my main thing. Okay, I'm back. Just still cleaning up a little. Boom. Okay, I think you guys saw that I pulled my Bible out. Okay, let me see. Yeah, the cake bug vanished. I took care of it. Let me see. Dressing up is different for women. I'm glad you guys have a sense of humor. Feminine attire gets a little different. Yep. The amount of options is insane. The heat has your brain fried. Is it okay for Christians to smoke weed? I would say, like, go to God about it. I used to use weed myself because it was how it helped me cope with going through so much. But recently, I haven't, like, been using it. I'm not the type to say, like, I won't ever do this again because we don't know what will happen, but I do hope the last time that I used it was my last time. Hello, girly. Yeah, I don't think you go to Christian jail for a substance either. What's good in the hood? I would say a lot. I've been blessed this live stream with some cool people. Been smoking for many years. Literally, it's deemed as medication in certain cases, so I see no faults. Yeah, it helped me, I would say, for some time managing my pain symptoms. With moderation, of course, yep. You rescued me so I could stand and sing. Intense wink. What would you guys say that you struggle as? It seems like you guys are Christians. What do you guys struggle with? I have a good voice, thank you. Music used to be my dream. Now it's just something that I really love doing, but it's not quite my dream anymore. I just want to help people. Like, they can be frustrating sometimes, but I do want to help them. Telling the truth, you were dang near falling asleep on some of my older streams. Thank you. Lust mostly have all your life. For me, I think just needing validation so much and chasing it from the wrong places. Like recently, since just trying to give as much of it to God as possible. I would say I deal with other challenges, definitely, but a little bit less with the validation. You're not the most devout Christian, admittedly. Sins out the wazoo. Nothing illegal, of course. But yeah, it's giving into greed for me. Me too. I think if you're interested, maybe listening to the Psalms, be open-minded, because I won't say why, but I'm not recommending it for maybe the reason that you would expect. You are wired to love women. Thank you guys for sharing. You have been attending church weekly for over a decade, but definitely will give Psalms a go. You've never understood why, though. You've never understood why you give in to greed? Honestly, if that is what you're saying, I don't know why I do either. Oh, lust. Yeah, sin is hard to understand. It hurts a lot, doesn't it? Something that's been helping me, because sometimes I feel dumb for making like the right decision and turning away from things that I should turn away from, especially when it comes to greed, is there's this quote from Bryce Crawford: "My ways led to death, wait no, decay, destruction, and ruin." I think I will eventually find in what video he said it. There was another video I was able to find where he said it, where he was talking just how extreme the world can be. Is like, Bryce, you deserve to die, like you need this, and I was able to find what video it was, but that resonated with me. I believe it was that was me at that table. But I guess I'll just look so I can find where he says the decay, destruction, and ruin quote. It'll take me a while. I realize I don't think it was. I don't think it was at one of the conferences that he spoke at, which is where some of the other things that he said that really hit for me, I found them. It was a video, so I don't know if I'm actually gonna find it. I've messed up your weekly streaks a few times after entering adulthood, but yeah, greed is your largest sin. That quote hit, yeah. Well, the fact that you've been mainly attending weekly is pretty amazing. What made you start attending? It has many videos. I'll find it somehow, some way. Oh, like YouTube has a search option. You can search the transcript. I'm gonna do that, guys, as I continue to read your comments. I'm glad you think the quote hit. Thank you. honestly, it's family. You got pastors and ministers that you're related to by blood. So you've just been in the church since birth, really. I attended church when I was young. I was like disappointed by many of the Christians that I met, but I started attending again recently. And, you know, first of all, I realized it's not about the people there, you know, it's about you and your relationship to God. It feels good to be around other people who are worshiping Jesus, and just being in the ecclesia. If you guys don't know what ecclesia means, it's like the Greek word for gathering, but it's like referring to like the body of Christ, the church. It's just a word that I've been hearing a lot recently, and I love it. It makes me feel like good, like ecclesia. But accountability, because I need accountability, like I just think I feel a little bit less comfortable like dipping into like that greed or temptations when I know I'm going to church weekly, I'm going to attend a beautiful service, and I'm going to be able to speak to people who also care about their journey with God. I didn't think I'd be able to meet people who actually care, but I attend a church where you can like, well, I think this is most churches, you can speak to the pastor. Like, and I spoke directly to like my pastor, and he told me how like valuable I was, and you know how loved I am at the church, and how he thinks it's great that him and his wife got to meet me. Your weekly attendance is from that. You've been inconsistent after college. There's definitely some bad actors in Christianity. You had your run-ins with a few as well throughout childhood. I hope you meet wonderful Christians that make up for that. Something that I've had to work on is I want to be able to evangelize, because I think Christianity can heal your broken heart. I want to reach people who are brokenhearted. But patience, because there are going to be a lot of people who are angry with you because they have been burned badly by Christians. I mean, I am seeing like on my feed a lot of people talking about how they've been hurt by the church. Recently I've been seeing a lot of women talking about how they feel like the church encourages people to give irresponsibly. A woman saying that she was hated for, you know, being beautiful, and other women at the church may not have liked that, saying that that was her experience or experiences that she's heard from other women. Someone who was kicked out by the Christian parents on Father's Day. And I think there was one other story, but I don't remember. I also saw someone else who was kicked out for being a Christian, but I didn't get to hear fully what they said about that. That is different. That wasn't, you know, Christians doing the harm, but I see where people definitely feel like disappointed. I read that. Absolutely, W Pastor, I'm glad they welcomed you in with open arms. Yes, W Pastor, and thank you. I'm glad too. Yeah, the algorithm will shove that stuff in your face. It's crazy. There were things I was doing online that were just straight up wrong, but I've gotten a lot more vitriol for my faith. I know that Christians say that, but I didn't expect it. I didn't expect that to be the case because, again, the things that I was doing before were wrong. Okay. So I I'm going to take a moment to, if I'm not too talkative or responsive, it's because I'm looking for the video that has that quote. I want to add it to my notes. I mean, to see you discuss your faith so openly on your decently sized platform, I would call that evangelizing at a potentially global scale. So you're already on your way. Thank you. Actually means a lot to hear. The fact that I get comments from people saying, like, there are some people who saying, like, don't stop posting, like, your videos make me feel better. I didn't expect to see that already because I don't think my content is the most quality, but it makes me look at things differently. I'm a lot more quiet about your faith, but you always support those willing to share theirs. That's wonderful. Yeah, but on my videos about healing, I was like, these videos, like, they're okay. I am proud of some of them, but like, I'm like, they're okay. But then there are people, there are some people who say you're too young to be talking about this. But overall, like, a lot of people are saying that they're glad for my videos. And I wasn't expecting that, but I think it's a blessing. Yeah, it's a rough space to consistently create quality content. I don't know if my YouTube videos will just be re-uploads of my live streams or if I will start this new series. The series is just talking about what I've learned from people, so it will be things I've learned from, you know, so-and-so. I would probably start with Bryce Crawford. I was also thinking of making mood boards. I was thinking of making mood boards. I think people too young, do they think you're Phineas and Ferb cast member or something? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really get it. Either mood boards or just generally talking about what I've learned. I guess I could just try, but sometimes I just get sick of continuously like trying something else, like seeing what is my thing. I just like want to know what my thing is, you know? You think it's fun when streamers do stuff like word guessing games? It is fun, right? Like Kahoot and stuff. You play that on the Hallow app? Yeah, if you're talking about your content from a performance point, I think your most heavy hitting stuff was your vertical live streams on YouTube. I remember several of your streams hitting over 100 plus views and the VODs hitting over 30k views. And if your channel gets monetized on top of all that, you're in for a treat. The algorithm glazes those vertical streams as well as fashion content, as you discussed earlier. Yep, yeah. I think I will give those vertical streams a try again on YouTube. It was just discouraging because I think you guys have seen like YouTube definitely rewards some wild behavior when it comes to the streams, and as I've become like more chill with my content, I just definitely noticed like less performance. You can say that again, but even with your more chill approach, I think you'll be able to build on your channel for sure. Thank you. YouTube stays rewarding mild behavior, yeah. You appreciate that I am so wholesome, thank you. I think I will continue to, I'll sometimes stream on Twitch, sometimes on YouTube, and I'll get back to my series, or I'll start my series, I think. I don't think I've always been the most wholesome, especially when I was in a panic and I was afraid. I think I'm getting better though. You really can't go wrong when your channel is this young, so the more experimenting the better, just as long as it's consistent. I agree. You do enjoy the keyboard sounds, I'm glad, thank you. think I'll be live for probably like 15 to 45 more minutes. Like support to get through Second Chronicles. I'm excited to get through it. Today, guys, this is my Bible. My Bible is beautiful and looks, I don't know, like kind of otherworldly on the stream. You're glad to have been able to take part in this one? Me too. You guys were really cool this stream. That thing looks like it came out of a book, right? It's too perfect looking. I got it from my church because my old Bible is King James Version. And I think I just wanted one of the newer versions so that I just have a more clear understanding. So I gave that to one of my parents so that they can hopefully like donate it, but I've been borrowing like my cousin's Bible because they left it, but I wanted to put it back where they left it so if they ever come back they can get it. So it took some time for me to remember, but my church does give out Bibles, so I was able to grab one, and yeah, it's beautiful. I'm so glad I was able to grab it. I think I want to get clear sticky notes because I don't want to write in it. Oh, I need to look through that Bible because my old Bible, because I left some notes in there. About my family? I'm not sure what to say. Okay. I think I need to try to do this the other way. I'm still looking for the video with the quote, guys. A little familial borrowing never hurt nobody. I mean, honestly, that's how I got a lot of my clothes growing up. Your cousin borrowed a few things of yours that you've never seen again, but it's okay, you ball. Yeah, I probably won't go to church tonight. I'll just enjoy this Bible study that I have. Just a few more days until Sunday. You guys. 4 more days and counting. The online Bible studies aren't through my church, but my church does do extra groups. And they do have the service online. Your greed leads you to take the online service a little more often than the physical one, but you don't talk about why. Extra group sounds nice. Yes, I'm very thankful. They're going to start up again in fall. Right now, the only, I guess, extra group is the adult service that I attend. I'm excited to get to know some more people. Like, I'm still going to try to continue to work on my purpose, but since that's throughout the day and the evenings when they have those groups, I'm excited to give them a try. The amount of compassion that these people have, because I went to brunch with one of them and I was sobbing. And she was so kind, so sweet about it. Yep, the young adult services are great. But that taught me, like, I gotta get it under control. Like, there's a time definitely for that. It needs to come to the surface so God can, like, heal that. But, you know, I've gotta, we've gotta get it together, you know? Yeah, there's some insanely nice people you can meet. Dang, even being able to cry with them, shows how comfortable you are around them. That's a great sign. Yes. Now working on the writing piece, I'm working on finding the video with that quote so I can add it to my notes. I think I will do just a YouTube video about what I've learned from this person. Many other people as well, but I think it might be like this person would be like an easy layup to start, you know? Especially because these quotes, these specific quotes, like I can talk about them for a bit. And it's nice to be like on the hunt looking for it, you get what I mean? Oh, but something that this person said, that they disagree with the idea that God is quiet during the test, and I found that interesting. The hunt is the best until you're 4 hours into it. Yeah. My charger. I gotta grab it. You're digging for information like a private investigator. Yeah. Okay, grabbing my charger didn't work. Oh, he said that he disagrees with the thing that Christians commonly say, that God is quiet during the test, and he explained why. I thought it was interesting. He said that God isn't quiet, he's definitely there. And I think I definitely agree. Like, might not be an audible voice. Like, I don't usually hear God through like an audible voice. But he'll reach you some way, you know? I haven't quite thought of that before, but you can definitely be loud without being audible. Yeah, that's what I think. Mind opening influences, yeah. Thank you. Just teaching me to be honest about what is right. Too often you see people staying in the exact same train of thought without budging an inch, and it makes you sad. It feels like they get stuck in an echo chamber and don't want to leave. People like you who are open to having conversation, even when it may go against your own thoughts or beliefs, walking treasures on this planet. Thank you. Thank you. That's a helpful perspective, because I was in a period where I was changing so much that I began to feel ridiculous. Like, I feel like I need to like find a position and kind of stop changing. But I think God pushed me to continue changing more. And I had to accept it. You changed a bit yourself to the point where you thought you were a shapeshifter? Yeah. I'm glad I could go live today. I can't believe I'm already like getting used to it. It's incredible God helped you find your way through. Find your way though. Yeah. I feel encouraged to make better content tomorrow. I was hoping that period of changing so much was over, but it's not a bad thing. What it takes just makes me nervous, but what I've just been doing is like, you know what? I know that on Sundays I'm going to attend a good service, and I'm going to be in the company of people who care about making the same types of changes. It's encouraging. Guys, it's almost 3 hours. In a few minutes, I will have been live for 3 hours. That's amazing. I'm a natural at this, especially with some of those comments you've seen me get. Being able to persevere regardless, and that is true encouragement. Thank you. Yeah, I think if you want the good, you have to be willing to embrace the bad, you know? You live life with your heart open, there's gonna be a lot of good and a lot of bad. But I want the good badly enough, you know? Like always, some of these people would really gotta ask themselves if they would be saying this stuff in person. That's true, like just for the sake of their well-being too. Gotta take the good and the bad, that's life for you. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really always accept that myself. I'm learning. Exactly, they got their own mental well-being to take care of. You pray for those folks. Yeah, I want to pray for them as well. 3 hours dominated easy. Yes, I made it to 3 hours on here. It ended up smoother than I thought. That was a nice stream. I think max like 25 more minutes I'm gonna be on here. Yep, going for 3.5. Any luck on my hunt yet? No. I will find it. In the name of God, I will find it. Because I was going to say, I don't know, but hey, you know what? I will find it. Absolutely. Okay, I'll skip these for now. Maybe it's not in these. Your greed stays distracting you on your hunts, and you end up doing way more research than me most of the time. Amen. Yeah. I think today I probably had like 10 viewers come in, which is more than what I usually get for Twitch. But usually it's because the video quality is pretty bad. I don't get too many people coming in. Sounds like growth. Appreciate it. It is. I think it may have been when this person was discussing Proverbs, they said this quote. I forget where Proverbs is. Don't tell your family. Okay, I got it. Knew I had your back, exactly. Okay, I'll be on stream for like 15 to 30 more minutes, guys. I wonder if I'll find it before the stream ends. A 5-hour stream, here we come. Yeah, I want to get to the point where I can do streams that long. I think I'll eventually get to the point where I can do 12-hour streams. I think the longest I've done is 5 hours, 5.5 to 6 hours. Yeah. But it's gonna be worth it. It'll be fun when I get to that point. Today was some good practice. Like, it was... Like, you guys were great today. You recall one lasting about 4 to 5 hours. I remember because you were serving jury duty at the time. You were the only thing I could stomach watching. Thank you. That's very sweet. Okay, I think I'm getting close to finding it. Because he's like saying similar things around like the time that I'm looking for the video. The reason why I'm excited for this series, because I think I will end up doing this series. Might have to go soon. They really had me sitting and awaiting your Christmas holiday fate for 8 hours. Well, yep, we're getting closer now. Oh, but the reason I'm excited for this series, if it's what I end up doing, is because I am just excited to show what I learned. The background summons in Noah's departure. Yeah, exactly. To be locked in this long, to recapture a quote for your notes is true dedication. Thank you. Looking forward to where the channel heads next. Thank you. This isn't from him, this is from Proverbs, but it says, "A man of many companions may come to ruin." Yeah, that's true. Probably not another K-pop, cake pop, but I think another meal. I hope you guys treat yourselves to something good after the live stream. Yeah, I think it's definitely been part of my ruin in the past, you know? I want to fit in too much. I pray that you do overcome. Prayers for me as well, thank you. You feel that everyone deserves to enjoy their companionship without any ruin. We all, assuming that we wouldn't abuse it, should receive love. And luckily, God has plenty of that to offer. You think my short hair is talking nice to you? Thank you. Because I was thinking about going back to the big hair, but it just costs more, so I was embracing the short hair. I don't know about the bangs either. I don't know about the bangs either. That's the truth. I really want to work on my book. I know it's going to be good, but it might take me a bit longer than I expected. Because if I try to force it, it's not going to be like the most high quality thing. You're a part-time job. Yep. I think I will try to find a way to make the bangs work. I will really try. I'll have to do it off screen, but I'm gonna find a way because bangs are so cute. And I definitely want to like try like this new look and everything. I need to find a way to like weigh my hair down because it's just, 4C hair is anti-gravity. Yeah, it's not giving bangs. It's giving umbrella, perhaps. Who doesn't love some bangs? Exactly. I don't know what they're called, but you think those hairpin rollers could help? That might be worth a shot. Umbrella. You're about to be crying if you see me walking in the rain. I love walking in the rain. Let's go. Yeah, they're fun. It's too wholesome. Thank you. I'm glad you guys do think I'm wholesome. I do want to be like that comfort for people. Like, I'm hoping over time I can grow an audience of people who are sensitive, like they feel comfortable here. But that takes working on like my character flaws also. Oh, and it takes time. I can be so impatient. I have the emotional intelligence to do so. Thank you. And bangs, I just won't quit on top. You can't lose with Anoma. Thank you. I feel like I won't lose with the bangs. I'll figure it out. I love ambiance. Now it's random, but you guys, if you ever like just need some like peace listening to rain, I listen to rivers because I love the sound of flowing water more. Ambiance and me is like peanut butter and jelly. Thank you. It's not random. I've mentioned it before. Okay. I have. I tried Googling it because this creator is like decently popular. Gotta go through. Trademark ambiance. Yeah, add another 4 hours to the hunt. I've got to hunt for a lot of stuff. How am I going to like get the bangs to bang? It's I'm definitely closer than I was before, but this is not a bang, you know? Bro. Timmy Turner swoop. Yeah, full of proof and walking in the rain. I'm stronger than you. Try to rock the oversized sweater earlier and you evacuated like 9 minutes in. Retreating to the tank top. I love off the shoulder. This isn't off the shoulder, but I actually kind of like this. I find better. I just don't like that it's kind of square. I wish it was more round. Oh, but this is beautiful. It's cute. It's soft. And I think this, like, in winter, people are gonna love it. Especially me. I'm so excited for the rest of my, like, really cute clothes to come. I'm so excited. I'm gonna be so beautiful at church. Breathtaking. Show-stopping. Jesus himself is going to come down just to get a better look, guys. Cowlick type brown. Oh, speaking of, there's something that you guys, there was a food that you guys were talking about. It was a brat. It was a smoked brat. Oh yeah, like smoked bratwurst. I don't think I've had that. There's so much food I want to try. You guys don't understand. Jesus is gonna shake my hand at the altar. Too much drip. The other world. Yeah, they stay moving. It's not looking too good on finding it unless they have a mind of their own sometimes. Absolutely. Gotta hit a few shoulder shimmies every other minute. The hunt might escape us for now, but mark my words, you shall find that quote one of these years. Yeah, one of these years. It doesn't seem like today. That's okay. It's still gonna be an incredible day. I'll have a wonderful day regardless. It's been 3.5 hours. It's crazy. I wasn't expecting to go for this long. When I reach for the cam. Oh my god, I'm so excited to get into Second Chronicles now that I have, I'm getting into that guide. That should help. That Bible study. Yeah, I'm just going to skip through she does it, she's doing it in a different order than I'm currently reading it. She's doing it chronological, so I'm gonna have to tap through her videos. I had to save like 20 different videos to my watch later. But I am doing it canonical, so just the way that it's listed. I'm excited. I didn't expect to feel this excited, but throughout this stream I've grown more excited for it. I think it's just, although this stream was chill, this is like part of me getting better with like my work. And after doing work and coming up with really good ideas today that I think people are really going to like and enjoy and come back to. It feels good. Yes, chronological is different from canonical. Very different, actually. Like, for example, if you read chronological, Job is right in the middle of Genesis. Like, you read 11 chapters of Genesis, and then it's the book of Job, and then back to Genesis. And when you get to the story of David, so starting with First Kings, there's a lot of jumping around. There's jumping around to the Psalms. There's a lot of jumping around to the Psalms, from First Kings, Second Kings, First Chronicles, Second Chronicles, First and Second Samuel too. Two different ones, so it'll be like Matthew, and then the way it was written, the same events, but the way it was written in Luke, and then Mark. It's interesting. Yep. I think the reading it chronologically is fascinating. I cannot lie. I think there's like a purpose to reading it chronologically. I want to see what's the purpose of reading it canonically. Yeah, I think there's different purposes for each approach. I want to take a pause from looking for it. The thing is, I just don't know if I'll come across it naturally again. You know what I mean? I got you yawning. Maybe you needed it. We might hit 4 hours. I'd be surprised if we did. And maybe you needed that yawn. Okay, I'm not gonna look for it anymore. Oh well. It was still interesting. Like from trying to find it, I learned that ruin, because that's part of the quote, it's actually mentioned in Proverbs quite a bit. It's a new thing to learn. So my efforts are not void. I will come across it one day again, I believe. I'll eventually, one of the times that I'll mention it, someone will know where it's from. He's a pretty popular creator, and he'll probably grow in popularity over time. But it makes me think, what am I gonna do now? I'm not going to write right now. Oh. Goodbye, you guys. Thank you so much for joining the live.